Hello and welcome to Cutting Words. I'm Brad Thompson and today we have a 3D printed DM screen that's arrived in the mail from the Printable Dragon. It's printabledragon.com. This is the Citadel DM/GM screen. So you're back 100 New Zealand dollars and you get this 3D printed DM screen with dice towers. Pretty cool. So it comes in multiple parts, so some are similarly required, but it's designed to be, you want to keep it in bits so you can easily pack it up and store it away. So you have different color options. I went with the old classic gray because my plan is I'm going to paint this. Nothing too crazy. I'll give it a bit of a quick spray paint and then a bit of a dry brush over the top and see if we can just quickly get this massive castle DM screen painted up. And so with this, it was printed, it looks like, I'm going to say filament, based off the linings I can see on there, but it's not, it's pretty fine lines, really. So it's pretty good. So I think the paint will hide all that quite well. The screen itself has different component parts to it, so it can have little shelves inside, so you can hide miniatures and dice and notes and things on the inner parts of the screen. As well as you can utilize the towers as dice towers, one facing outwards so players can see the dice, players see the dice, and one facing inwards so the players can see the dice pop out while you can keep the dice hidden popping out on your side, as well as a little dice tray as well it came with there. There's also an XL modular edition if you want a couple extra panels added on there to make it a bit wider, which might be the go, as I did find, I think this one I would like a little bit more real estate, DM screen real estate, to cover up the full length of my table when I laid it out on my table there. But it will suffice. You know, got a laptop or something to the side, they'll fill in that extra gap if you've got a particularly big table. The castle itself can also easily double as a prop for a game, like you're sieging a castle, whatever. Boom, instant castle. Here's the walls of the castle, and there's a little shelving on the top, so you can miniatures poke out the top for that combat. Or you could easily use it as an initiative tracker with miniatures, or even something that can clip on to the defenses of the castle there on the wall. I'm sure it's got a name of that bit of the castle. I just can't remember it right now. Always the way. So yeah, that's this is the screen. We'll paint it up and then we'll cut to future Brad, who is now has a finished painted product, and for final thoughts. Alright, it's future Brad here, and I've finished painting the DM screen. So without further ado, let's take a look. Alright, as you can see, I did a pretty basic paint job. It doesn't take too much to really make the screen pop. I utilized just basic, sprayed it, the whole thing matte black, Army Painter matte black primer, and then proceeded to dry brush the castle to really bring up all those bricks, and that does not take much at all to turn the flat, just basic, unpainted 3D printed screen there to make a a reasonable terrain prop at your table if you so chose, or just make a really standing out DM screen. So this DM screen kit here comes with 2 tall towers with they're double as dice towers. They're 28.5 centimeters high. It comes with the 2 center towers there, the smaller towers, and they are 21 centimeters high. It comes with 3 walls. That's that front door wall there and the 2 side connector walls. The walls are 15 centimeters high and 20 centimeters wide, and the comes with 1 die/can holder as well. That's kind of separate to the tower there. The paints I used to bring out this look on this DM screen was I used field gray to start off. Dry brush that. So you dry brush. If you're not familiar with dry brushing, it's kind of brush. It's called dry brush. Like a brush with a big bristle. Get paint on there, and then you want to wipe a lot of paint off. So there's minimal paint on the brush at all. Very little paint. So when you brush across, in this case the bricks, all those kind of sticking out points, the paint only gets to the raised parts and leaves the lower parts alone, leaving them darker, leaving those black inner lines in the bricks to create that brick effect. So I started off doing a dry brush of that on the bricks, and then I followed up with orc skin grey, orc skin. It's grey orc skin paint. It's a lighter grey, just to again from an army painter range. I have a lot of army painter paints. I use all army painter paints for this to lighten up a lot of those bricks as well. So another dry brush coat was that. But just the 2 coats. That's the one you did there on top of the spray painting of the matte black primer. For the roofs, I used a chaotic red army painter. It's a nice kind of crimson color there. And then I lightened up aspects of it with another dry brush of minotaur hide. Kind of help light up the points and edges of the roofs. And then finally for the metallic seal on the door and above the door there, I used evil chrome. Metallic paint there. Just that pop. So it felt like a nice kind of grey and brown themes there going with this DM screen. I didn't want to, I wanted to look cool, but also I didn't want to steal the show too much. So I was trying to avoiding any too brighter colors there. Keep it very neutral tones as well as going. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this DM screen. It is, I think it'll make a very cool prop at the table for near the castle in the distance or what have you, or sieging castle, as well as its predominant use as a DM screen. I think it'll be pretty cool. Got a little, I can see utilizing those shelves there, hiding some minis away to pull out to surprise my players. So that is the DM screen. You can pick that up from printabledragon.com. Link in the description below. Alright, until next time, I'm Brad Thompson. This has been Cutting Words. If you like these videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. Really helps the channel grow. And it means you don't miss these videos as they pop up on the YouTubes on the regular. Alright, happy gaming and see ya.